Same, man. Hope it's smooth. Right now to counter nurse DC, you literally just saw me counter the nurse, and then you go back to the statement of DC. Sometimes I feel there's no hope. Oh, it's Plague again, okay. You know, I just get that feeling sometimes. Ah, she sprayed on here. I don't really want to touch that yet. That's a nice spray what she did there. Streamer clearly showing evidence of juking a nurse. Person in chat. Yeah, only way to counter is DC. Why does no one play Plague anymore? Well, you say that. I'm versing fucking Lords today for some reason. It's a bloody game, man. You have to admit, this game does not revolve around logical thinking. You have to agree. Like, a lot of people's thoughts and statements on this game does not use logical thinking. It's more passionate. It's more like passion statements than logical. That's my observation of it. Well, Matthias, you didn't. Uh, 0101, thank you for the 16 months. You get to keep comments and click it. Thank you for the opportunity. And also, it isn't just in my chat, man. It's statements, what I said in the game. Or about the game. Not when I'm around. I wonder if she barbecued me. You think she barbecued me? Does she have barbecue? Oh, someone just picked him up. Now the question is... Oh, fuck it. I'll just get injured. Why is he, Oh, borrow time. Learn how to play the nurse is really hard, but countering the nurse is probably the hardest thing in the game. Maybe 360 as well. I would not say countering the nurse is harder than playing the nurse, personally. I'd say countering the nurse has a big thing to do with understanding the nurse. Once you understand the nurse, you understand how to counter her a bit better. But there's some variables which people don't notice, and they're the add-ons. There's certain add-ons with the nurse, which make her insane. And I think that's what confuses people. I do agree when someone uses like Omega Blink or whatever, it's near enough impossible to counter the nurse. Pretty much impossible. Same for like 5 Blink and stuff like this. It's pretty much impossible to counter her. But base nurse with her 2 blinks. Will he see me here? I mean, it's quite easy. Because of the glow. Shh. Shh. Be quiet, glow. Oh, someone's already used one. Fuck it, I'm using one. Ah, you did the same. Fuck off. We're all running away now. Call out to counter nurse if no one plays the nurse. Console live. Yeah, like, if you play the nurse, you'll completely understand how you counter her. Completely. If you play the nurse at a good level, of course. If you play an Omega Blink or 5 Blink nurse or whatever, you won't have a clue either. But if you play a nurse, no add-ons, you'll know how to counter the nurse. You'll understand what the nurse is going for, and you'll understand what the counter to it is. My team's getting dominated. Dominated, yeah. The red bomb. Someone else did it though, so we all like, well, we need to now, kind of, you know. She's gonna make me ill by going here. Nurse can counterplay the counterplay. That makes no sense. See, you don't understand Nurse if you're saying that. Hit me. Nice. Oh, that would have been godlike if I missed her. So, basically, the whole idea is she gets us right or you guess right. There isn't a she wins 100% of the time, and I think that's what you were saying. I tried to dead hard through the wall, past the wall, but I were a bit too fucking close. God damn it. So the way you were saying it is in the nurse can counterplay your counterplay, right? But then you can counterplay her counterplay, and then she can counterplay your counterplay, and then you like it's a two-way thing. Like she doesn't just win; it's two guesses. Everyone's guessing. The nurse has to predict one, and you make a right read, and then predict another, and you make a right read. Which is difficult because you really have to make some good guesses, and then even when you've guessed right, she still can get back on you if she's good enough and tracks you that well. Can you heal me? Ah, shit. Just coming straight back for me. That cleansing means GG. I don't think so. I think they were going down just as much as they are now, to be honest. It's just I'm going down now. They were going down a lot, man, without it. Can't say they weren't. So I don't think it's really changed that much. Bar that I'm going down more. The biggest trouble with the nurse is she does not get punished for mistakes. Yes, she does. She gets stunned. Other killers make 4 to 5 mistakes in a game and it's over. She can make 4 to 5 mistakes in one chase and still down the survivor in less than a minute. That's not true. It's not a real statement, that. That's not reality. You're saying as if 100% every single time someone plays nurse, they 100%, even after making multiple mistakes, will down the survivor in 1 minute. It's not a factual statement. Whenever I talk about, you know, nurse and all these kind of things, all the defense on why they have this opinion on her is never a factual thing. It's always emotion. It's always an emotional thing they have towards her. It's not factual what you just said. The nurse is fantastic. She's the best killer in the game. But she's beatable. I've beat her many, many times. Oh, so close. How close is it? It's not as close as I thought, actually. I'll cause a bit of pressure here. She's going to come back. She'll see me. Other guy will get him off the hook. They might be able to finish the gen. Oh, well. Oh. Pretended, I pretended. The nurse is very, very difficult, so a lot of people don't understand how to beat her. Yeah, look, he wants me. Are you gonna go the other way? Jukes! It's the older one, what do you think? I'm not over that. Oh, she is there. God damn fright. Where's the... Is the thing close? Oh, DS! And the flashlight. And she's stopping there for some reason. What's going on? Is it... What the fuck? Ah! 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 What the hell was that? What is going on with this game today? This person quit. That was interesting. But honestly, I'm completely open for discussion about, you know, why people think Nurse is OP or Spirit's OP or Billy's OP. But I do need some actual evidence, not just emotion. You know, evidence is, you know, her toolkit, and then talking about her toolkit and explaining why it's broken or whatever. One thing I will agree with, because this is the only argument one can really win, so I completely agree and don't let it win because I agree with it. Her add-ons do make her broken and, you know, OP. And uncounterable. I do agree with that. I'm talking about the base Nurse whenever I'm talking about this. That was weird, man. Base Nurse is completely fine. Okay, so you're saying with Old Town Spirit is OP. Can ignore pallets. I don't know how you can ignore pallets. You can put them down and she can't go through them. See grass movement. Seeing grass movement's OP. And listens for grunts. So once you've already hit them, you have Iron Will, which counters it. Some survivors, Ace, counter the grunts. They're a lot quieter. Pallets you can't go through, so I don't get what you're saying there. You can put pallets down. That's the biggest mind game versus Spirit. The pallet mind games. And the grass movement, I don't think that makes her OP. Like, without the grass